Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Mysterious JG. I flawlessly executed a stealth mission on the third try, and as a result we have retrieved the Baja Beef Chalupa, no longer available. It's actually Chanupa. I'm making fun of other cultures because I'm a douche. We've actually retrieved the sacred item that our friend here wants, with no bloodshed. We got a whole bunch of Paragon points. I'm trying to see if I can get my horse to help me get up the... Hopefully they won't notice my horse and do anything about it. There he comes. He just went straight up the mountain. Good for you, horse. You truly are my horse.
Let's go, boy.
We need to restore some cores here. Classic oat cakes will help.
Good job.
You did a great job not being detected during that mission. Should have just rode in, jumped off the horse, grabbed that thing, and rode back out.
Yep.
I certainly could have tanked the shots, apparently. Almost rode off the cliff there, but it's okay. The "your cores are depleting" symbol always makes me think my horse is like just died instantly.
Please tell me you found it.
I found it.
Here. I got your things, I think.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Didn't kill anybody
Even
on the third try.
sacred things are only things. People, the heart, matter more.
They are also
anyone
things,
hurt?
though.
No one was killed.
Well done. Well done.
I did knock a few guys out.
I wish my son knew such restraint.
I'm kind of pleasantly
My people
surprised that
owe
made
you
a
a
difference to
great
the
debt.
dialogue.
And I'm giving you very little. But please, take this. We believe it to be sacred.
It's a dream catcher. Would have cost you
Thank
40
you.
bucks at the rest stop.
Take those herbs I gave you, please. And most
Take
of
my
all,
wife, please.
I hope you can find peace within yourself.
Because you won't find it anywhere else, buddy. I don't know why those guys didn't just burn the peace pipe, but whatever. Like, what was the point of taking it to their hideout, and how did we know they did that? I guess because we didn't find the wreckage
He's a
of it.
man who, not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic.
I'm speaking, of course, of Rick
Now
Moranis.
he is wise and thoughtful and sensible.
I was
I'd
transformed
love
by
to
that
help
whole incident where
Or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
I was really transformed by the incident when we killed the Italian guy. Oh, we got an owl feather trinket. Wonder if it does something. Eagle permanently increases the time that eagle eye can stay active by 5 seconds. Oh, that's nice. Permanently reduces health, stamina, and that's nice too. Crafted from rare legendary animal parts. I guess you can make these or get them as quest items. Gambler holster and somewhere in the darkness. The gambler, he broke even. Yeah. Alright, let's get on with this here. Archaeology for beginners. Recover the relics without being detected. Oh, okay. Eh, good enough. So where'd I end up? Because, we can try to help Captain Monroe. I mean, we could... I don't like Micah. We got a whole storyline we could do with Sadie about helping John Marston, I guess. Although now that John's out of prison, I don't know. We got Micah Bell. Seal the wagon of explosives from the army convoy. Pissing off the army. Sadie needs to speak to us. Goodbye, dear friend. Uh-oh. Maybe I want to put that one off. It doesn't sound like she's long for the gang. Hey, Captain Monroe. You agreed to help him out at the reservation. Well, I believe that's the one we're closest to. And certainly, if I were to head over to either one of these missions, I'd be far, far away from here. So let's go back there. I'm having that paranoia thing again. Let's double check, make sure I'm recording before we start off on another long horse ride. We are. And off we go.
Break's over, boy.
I feel like I didn't get to enjoy my pineapples. Because my health core is like gone. The other thing is that you get reduced aid to your cores now that you're dying of tuberculosis. Seems like a bit of a kick in the pants. I guess, honestly though, really it's just, if you're doing the multiplayer game, you don't have tuberculosis, so this is just a thing in solo game. You get to a certain point in the story and it just does that. It's kind of a... It's weird. It's like I want to praise it as being like, hey, they make there be some kind of gameplay effect to this disease. It's not just a plot element. And there's another part of me that's like, this isn't the result of the player's action. Why are we being punished? So I guess I don't know how to feel about the fact that it's a pretty minor thing, though. Because food items, like, I mean, look at how much money we've got. Food means nothing at this point in the game. It's just a matter of how often do you feel like going into town to buy food. So, the idea that we would really be affected by this, like it would have a huge difference in our gameplay. It's you'll notice it. It can be a little irksome, but it's not like it's making the game suddenly difficult because with the incredible forgiveness of story missions and how they work in this game, it's not a hard game. So I guess in the end, I favor the fact that having Arthur dying of tuberculosis doesn't just mean that periodically during plot scenes he coughs. Okay, the horse bond is increasing. We're back there at Chalupa Land. So that is now officially, that burned out bit of nonsense there is officially the Taco Bell. I was trying to greet him. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find that guy, and I'm gonna challenge him to a Yapapa strap match. Sorry, you either know what I'm referencing or you don't. It's not intended to insult Native Americans. I don't think it actually really does. Like, if you can objectively state that, it's a subjective thing. But, yeah, I've got phrases like Yapapai strap matcher kind of in my head now.
Well, look who it is. Howdy.
Howdy.
You sure got a good eye for horses. That one looks in prime condition. What do you say to another race? I know you beat me last time, but I've been training this one hard. Why not a race to Calumet Ravine?
What the hell?
Oh, hell, why not?
All right, let's...
So where's Calumet Ravine? It's pretty close to where I'm going anyway. It looks like I'm facing the right way, so... And our horse cores are reasonably full, even if the horse stamina ain't. Did we just get way, way ahead of him all of a sudden? I don't object, but... I don't know if there's going to be rubber banding in this race, but... Seems like he got himself stuck. Oh man, this would be a great time for a train to come along, huh? Missed the turning there. Yeah, boy. Kind of screwed up there. I had a great lead and I kind of blew it. Maybe he was letting his horse take it easy and save its strength for when he knew we'd need it. Yeah, no fair. You know the actual course, apparently. Well, there's no real penalty for failing these. Sometimes, depending on who you beat, they kill their horse like a bastard.
Where'd you come from?
Where did you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Okay, that was close.
See? That's how you
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know we were at the end.
Come on. What was that? I can't believe. After all the work we've done.
I hate you so much, horse. Oh, well. He's not being a bastard about it. Like, one of the guys that I beat off screen, he's this kind of southern gentleman type of guy.
race. Maybe another time.
He brags about how great his horse is.
Next time we'll get you. You can write that down.
And when you beat him in a race, he pulls out his gun, shoots his horse, and walks away. It was kind of fucked up. He shot his horse right in the head. I think that was off screen. I do not believe I got that on camera. Pardon me, friend. But that did permanently boost my horse, so I guess that was worth doing. Alright, so once we get close enough to... Well, now we're in Wapiti. Can't use guns, but I can save my game, which we're going to do. After choosing the wrong icon first. Sorry, the veteran. We are saving over our last slot. Although I believe by Veteran 5, that was a save slot where the veteran had just died, so we were already out of save slots where the veteran was alive. You could have had a long, good life if we just hadn't gone hunting with him that one day. More, I've been waiting around here for so freaking long, it's ridiculous.
Hello. Here I am.
Hello.
As promised.
My name is Arthur Morgan,
Captain
and I
Monroe.
have come to step
Of course.
Sorry. Started singing a
She's
song
going out
from
trying to
Book of
find
Mormon there, but
medications. It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all this.
why are you
We
saying it to
are,
that guy?
Mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
Are you sure
I
that
was
this
supposed to
isn't the
oversee
fault of
administration vaccines.
that lady
Now
from
I hear the
Singled Out?
wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
He did not have a good fall.
Is that what you...
Oh, well, I can go into photo mode and right in the middle of a... Oh, never mind. You don't get to do...
I'm trying to find out, and he knows I'm trying to find out.
Yeah, we can't do it during these
He'd love to
cinematics.
provoke me almost as much as
The same.
he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning...
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that.
Uh-huh.
So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Something awful.
Where is
Doc.
this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. Supposed to be heading to Wapiti after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now come.
Well, okay. I mean, I'll go on a mission. They'll clearly get me kicked out of the army, but...
spot where we should be able to intercept it.
Lead the way, Captain.
And I'll talk to you about my disease. Doesn't that sound like fun?
So, this Colonel Favor, he knows you're up here helping these people?
Oh, I just did a 360 there. Woo.
And no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation.
You mean that guy from MTV? Kind of like the lady who doesn't like the vaccines.
I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. He can incite more retaliation. Maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not.
But either way, we'll build him up as a character, never meet him, and then kill him in one mission.
The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon, and I'll get the medicine for you.
I'll just keep replaying the mission till I do it without being spotted.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We really cannot afford more conflict.
Oh, I'll just go negotiate my way towards it, huh?
Arranged between Rains Falls and Colonel Favors.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. You only need to commandeer the back seat. Stealing those and an army wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone.
Like running over rabbits.
War, and his record was considered far from illustrious.
Matter of fact, he's responsible for the South's glorious victory in this alternate timeline. Well, anyways, I guess that's all the chat I have in me. Well, you didn't ask me about my cough. I could tell you about that. You do seem to go more goody two-shoes direction dialogue-wise. I guess you can ignore a lot of these quests.
This is the spot I was thinking of.
Like, I'm guessing if you don't,
Sure.
if you don't say, yeah, I'll go talk to Rainfalls, then I guess not. You don't even get any of these
Nice
quests. But,
point up at the top here.
or maybe there's a different set if you go talk to Dutch, one of the year's most innovative new chefs. I don't know how we get to rob this thing without firing on it if we don't have a distraction to stop
Okay,
it.
let's dismount here. Best leave the horses back a bit.
For no real
We'll have a
reason.
good view over the road from this ledge.
Can you do me a favor as a military man? Can you make sure the army doesn't murder John Marston in a couple years? I have a feeling.
The wagon should come along this way.
I do love the gloves, by the way. Very Mickey
Good man,
Mouse.
Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man.
I'm more of a fool.
Secondly,
I'm an errand.
fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why
Do you have
don't
any
just
cure for
tell all the folk
tuberculosis?
up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is, and save us all a lot of bother.
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
It would wreck
You
my
say
career.
There. Think that's the
They would
wagon?
think I was a never-Trumper.
Get
Deep
yourself
state.
outta here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. All I do is clean.
Well, good luck.
I'll meet you back at the reservation.
Try not to get yourself killed, Mr. Morgan.
No, I can't promise.
Well, I didn't bring anything along with me. What am I supposed to do? Was I supposed to shoot them? Yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to do there, game. So I didn't have a rifle.
Idiot.
And they said he didn't, like, they don't want us fighting the army, but I really am not clear on what I was supposed to have done there.
Yeah.
That's it. Shoot that bastard.
Easy, easy.
I don't think that was the correct way to do that, but I don't know what else I was supposed to have done. Let's lose a few points for shooting the soldier, for looting their bodies after I've killed them. I mean, in theory, I could have... No, I don't want to do that. I could have snuck into the back of the crate, but only if there was some plot thing that was going to stop it, and there wasn't. Looks like vaccine to me. Man, there's a whole lot of autism in these things. Thank you, Jenny McCarthy, for teaching me the truth.
Yep.
You know, the jury is still out if you consider, you know, Jenny McCarthy to be a source. Now, I mean, that manual saved. I could go back and read up on how to go back and do this mission properly, but the game didn't really seem to be presenting any ways for me to steal that vaccine other than... I guess if I wasn't armed, I could have yelled at them? Maybe that's what I was supposed to have done. But there didn't really seem to be a way I was going to get onto the back of that cart with it. Oh! If I'd Well, we're almost at the end of the video. Let's just finish, and I'll check the Google machine and see if I was supposed to be able to ride up to the back of the thing and jump on board without being detected. Because it sure seems like they would notice you doing that, and you'd be in a fight to the death. Got a long ride ahead of us because it took me a long time to catch that wagon. But hopefully the vaccine will help these guys out a bit. I would say it's a band-aid, but it's not. It's a vaccine. Their problems are bigger than, but it's a pretty big problem we can help them out with some vaccine. It's not going to get them their land back, but I would say it's a notable improvement of their situation. Yeah, so I can check between videos and see if there was supposed to be another way to do it, and if there was, maybe even go back and do it that way.
Captain Monroe, I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
I'll have to take your word for that.
Yep.
We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe.
How is it hanging, though?
I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
They call me Bandito. I'll win.
I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing.
Those
Maybe
men
it'll get us
deserve
both
to
killed,
die.
but it had to be done.
I hope so.
Yep, sure did appreciate killing those 2 soldiers who were just doing their job. Recover the vaccine without being detected. Complete within 5 minutes. Well, I guess it is possible then. Doesn't seem like it affects the dialogue. Though I'm curious about how you do it without being detected, but not too sure I can be bothered to go back and redo it. So let's... we should already have an autosave. I will make a manual save. I will tell you what I find about doing this mission without killing anyone. And, I mean, I guess you can probably ride up behind it, jump on there, and I would think if you jumped onto the wagon, they would notice you. But I'm thinking that's the only possible way you're supposed to be able to do this thing without killing anybody. So I'll double check on the Googles and see if it was a thing that I was supposed to be able to do. And probably not bother to redo it. Anyway, guys, I'm Serious JG. Thanks for watching. We'll come back next time. We will be doing something else. See you then.